Hey Shibidulas, how are you doing? I have had an email from a young man. He's 15 and he's obviously thinking about, getting his life going, and the juices are flowing, and, life's out there to be grabbed, and he wants to, do it. And he's got dreams. And I think all of us can remember being 15, having dreams, and and he is having problems which may not be quite as bad as he thinks. His parents don't want him to be an artist or a creative person. In fact, what he really wants to do is be a movie actor, which is like the worst thing. I'm a parent too. My daughter wanted to be on the stage, and I understand it from both ways. His parents obviously don't want him to be an artist. He thinks his parents don't want him to be an artist. Probably the main sticking point at the moment is his parents. I quite understand. They if they have no experience of the kind of the art or creative world, will just think, how can you possibly make a living out of that? And you think, to be a movie star, oh my Lord, there's one person in 10 million aspiring actors actually gets to be a movie star, and it is such a dream, and it isn't. It isn't just about talent, it's about luck, it's about all sorts of things. And some people do just have that magic that gets them through to the movies. And, and who's to say you're not the one? But your parents are going to think, what are the chances? And if you're going to go chasing after this dream, it's going to be terrible. And if you want to do any kind of artistic career, it's going to be terrible, because artists don't make any money. Artists live in sort of sheds and attics, and they all die of terrible tuberculosis. But it's a story that's been told over the centuries. That you can't live a life as an artist, but you can, and I'm living proof. I write children's books. I illustrate. And I would say, basically, I'm kind of a serial entrepreneur in a way, as a kind of a creative person. And so I just have to keep coming up with new ideas, finding people to collaborate with, and publishers or whatever, and festivals. I go to schools and all sorts of things. It's a constant... out there hustling, and I quite enjoy doing that. But it's no different to being a salesman who's out there hustling every day, having to come up with new ideas. How am I going to sell this thing? It's really, really no different. Also, in terms of how much you can earn, it depends on how much you hustle, and how much you get your name out there, and it's the same with so many things. The thing is that parents, they don't want you to struggle. They want you to have a really nice, safe job. But the sad thing is, there is no such thing as that anymore. In the old days, they wanted you to be a lawyer, an accountant, a doctor, something like that. An engineer, in fact. You've mentioned engineering too. Those are all the jobs that are going to go in the next 10 years. They are not safe jobs. Artificial intelligence is going to wipe out all those nice, safe middle-class jobs. So to think that doing something nice and safe like engineering or law or something like that is a really good option, no. In fact, the creative path is probably your best bet in the future. The future is going to be about humans doing what humans do best. And if you want to be a movie star, then do it. But you may never be a movie star. That's not the problem. You start out with that dream. You think, I want to be a movie star, and you go to acting school or whatever, and you learn about yourself, you learn about the world, you learn to present things, and suddenly you might find, I don't want to be a movie star at all. I'm a really good salesman, and I'm really good at presenting stuff. Or you might want to be a teacher, or you might... There are so many things that you can go into. Learning to act gives you incredible confidence and gives you incredible presence amongst other people. Oh, how unprofessional, my memory card was full. Learning to act gives you this incredible presence amongst other people. People will follow you. You might be a politician. You can move into being a salesperson, and presenting great ideas, presenting great products. You can, every company needs a leader, and that's one thing that sort of learning to act will teach you this kind of confidence and this kind of presence amongst other people. So thinking that, oh dear, my child wants to go and be a movie star and go to film school or whatever, it isn't. Don't think, oh dear, they're going to have a terrible life, because the chances are, once they've started, they'll sort of split off, and some people go, I want to be a director, or maybe you might go, I want to be a movie critic or something like that. Maybe you don't want to be in the movies at all, and you'll take all these really transportable skills over into other businesses. And there are millions and millions of people who have been through drama school who are all doing really, really successful things. And there are many, many people who have not become those movie stars, but they're living happy and successful lives. And the thing is, they are leading their lives, the ones that they feel is the life that they want to lead, and it's not this safe life that their parents want to lead. You cannot live the life that your parents want. You will, at some point, you will explode and do something crazy. So you might as well just follow your path right from the start and just keep going, going in the right direction. Being a creative is not a bad thing. It's not a scary thing. It's a really exciting thing. And there are other things to weigh up in life as well. It's not just about money and security. Security is, I know it's important, and so I try to do my best, put a little bit away here and sort of build something up and sort of build a bit of security around. But the other thing that a creative life brings you are the intangibles. I get invited to go places that no one ever goes to. I get invited to kind of inner city places that people would never go to, and I get invited to beautiful places that other people don't get to draw and to talk and to do things, and you just get sort of opportunities in life that money can't buy somehow, and you don't have to spend your life grabbing for money, because somebody's already done that. They've already bought this thing and said, come and share it with me, and come and sort of share it with the world as an artist. Come and put your interpretation on it. And so you don't have to own the world. You can be a part of it and share it. Does that make sense? It's a hard thing to explain. And so in some ways, as an artist, as a creative, you kind of share in other people's great successes. And we all kind of work together to create this sort of humanity. And artists are really important in that. And sort of pointing out what is human, and so that we don't all become machines just being accountants all day, or just manufacturing stuff all day. We do have to live and breathe and think and appreciate the world, and that is the job of an artist. And if you have that in your soul, and it's making you want to go out there and sort of paint or draw or write or do stuff, make movies, you can't deny it for long. It's just going to keep nagging and nagging and nagging. And people who don't have that really find it hard to understand what it is that keeps driving you on. And that especially happens with parents sometimes. But the thing you always have to remember is your parents love you, and your parents want the best for you. So you really have to put a good case, and to really show them the passion, and that you really mean this. So if you want to be a movie actor, get in with productions and plays, and get in with your friends and start making movies yourself, and sort of really show, this is what I want to do. And eventually you will grind down your parents, and they will go, okay, I get it. And just keep talking to them about it. Eventually they will get it, and they will come behind you, and they will support you, and they will back you. And eventually, when you are a movie star and you're holding that Oscar, they will be very, very proud. Was that a rant or what? Never mind. Keep coming back to the Shoe Renner Drawing channel and click down here and make sure you are subscribed and keep coming back every week for lots more videos. In the meantime, keep drawing, acting, being creative. And I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.